Scratching off the rocks is probably the most rewarding facet of angling for me. However, as much as I like to think I'm calling all pockets, there's one species in particular that I'm hoping to cross paths with, the legendary proudly South African Black Musselcracker. Today, catching a Black Musselcracker of any size still needs to be ticked off by many accomplished anglers. Undoubtedly, areas that are heavily fished are less likely to have Poensies left, so the more remote, the better your chances are of actually finding them. In this episode, we'll follow one of our recent missions to target the species, talk a little bit about their intricate lives and the concept of fishing for an overfished species.
Who's riding shotgun? He's an angry dog.
Angry dog.
Whee! X.
How far do you think it is?
Right. Another 2Ks.
Another 2K.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we made it, hey baby. Rocks everywhere.
I can let you feel my feet leaving.
Oh. Sorry, love.
Okay, so we left the scratching sticks at home today and we are trying to target Black Musselcracker. So yeah, we're either walking home sorry for ourselves or with some good stories to tell. Yeah, I think we just didn't want to carry like 29 million rods.
And sinkers.
8 kilometers minimum. We would probably walk more. My feet feel like they walk more. Yesterday, Fran and I went fishing and do some bait collection. We had our little 7-foots with us. I was using the Supernova, a little 10-gram jig. And yeah, got lots of these good guys. Yeah, I'm going to be making a mouse banker bait for the Poensies. And Shkami's going to love this for breakfast. We fish relatively heavy tackle, so 50-pound main braid, 150-pound braid leader. In this episode, I'm using an Assassin Championship Edition 6, and this rod just has an affinity for Black Musselcrackers. Casting big baits is effortless for me, and the sensitivity and responsiveness to the bite and within the fight is just unmatched to any other product out there. This rod can pretty much outplay a Poensie any day of the week. Supervisor! Please take it. Yes, this is thing coming hard. Just like It's Jamie trying to reach me.
Yeah, it's very foul. Yes, look where it is. It's very foul there. Still feeling? Snaggy proper. Oh, a gully you would feel. So.
So it was fun.
Huh.
Not a great start to the day, getting reefed on your first cast, but we're still not quite sure what that was. We're just telling ourselves it was like a smooth out or something, although it didn't really behave like one, or a gully.
What's that? Doesn't look like a Poensie.
It's not a blacktail.
No.
It's not a shark.
Looks like a farm. Yeah, that's shocking. Yes, like it. Got him? Just like it.
Your Scami's taking that.
Just like it. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, it's definitely a Poensie. Here we go. Oh, there he comes. There he comes. There he comes. Go, go. Oh.
Oh, he's a nice one.
He is.
He was literally going for every rod
Right,
he saw.
I saw you.
Rude.
He
But
will
you
be.
got beat by a girl. Black Musselcrackers are relatively greedy animals, so they'll eat just about anything, provided you can get your bait to soak for long enough and get past all the vermin, especially smaller shark species. Let's do another biology crash course on the black musselcracker, Cymatoceps nasutus, another endemic species, meaning that we find it in South Africa and South Africa only. So linking back to the last video, just like the white musselcrackers, black musselcrackers also form part of the Sparridae family, and we said this group of fish were known to be slow growing, late maturing, and having these complicated lives. And black musselcrackers really aren't an exception to the rule. So they're known as protogynous. This means that they're all born female and later in life will change to male. The females will mature and start breeding at around 53 centimeters fork length, at which point they're roughly 10 years old. Only at 18 years old and roughly 70 centimeters fork length will they start this transition to becoming male. So the fish that use this are generally territory orientated. So the goal with these fish is that larger males will secure bigger territories and be able to protect a group of smaller females that falls under his family, if you were to call it that. They're also an incredibly resilient species and can stay within a home range as small as 600 meters. Tag and release data has shown that 86% of all black musselcrackers are recaught within 1 kilometer of the area they were originally tagged. This just goes to show how anglers are recycling through their own fish and even killing off their own fishing grounds. So some large fish do move up the coast of South Africa at considerable distances, although it remains uncertain why some Poensies stay while others lead these nomadic lives, and it's yet to be confirmed as part of a spawning movement. Pick him up and show the camera. Wolfie, one day you're gonna do that to a Poensie and he's gonna bite your toe.
Oh, they're so pretty. Oh, oh, it's a nice one.
Goodness.
Oh yeah. Keep him coming. Nice start, nice start.
Trying to reach him, but
Yeah. Spaldy. He's diving everything he can find. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice! It's so black today.
On our way home for like the last 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's always the walk back that's like twice as long as the walk there. But yeah, it's always rewarding when you're targeting one fish and you get that fish. Very risky, but super rewarding. Makes you think that maybe you're just doing something right. We're so over boots. We would rather step in a million thorns than walk back in boots. One of the concepts I would like to get across is this of fishing for survivors, that the impact of fishing on fish stocks runs much deeper than numbers and sizes, that by killing fish we are artificially selecting for a fish with a new set of behaviors and even genetic traits. To think that the old books suggest cheese and lamb's liver for targeting white steenbras, all those steenies that would be that greedy, that easy to catch, well, they're long dead, and what remains is a surviving population. That population has survived by being far pickier with its feeding. We are in essence making fish much harder to catch. I definitely think that they're harder to catch now than they were a few decades earlier. Not just because of numbers, not just because of sizes, because we are fishing for survivors.